This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on the Breakfast Club.
So listen up.
Well, Camron was on Instagram Live the other day. Don't you love when Camron's on Instagram Live?
Absolutely. Drop one of the clues bombs for Killer Cam, damn it.
And he started talking about Mace retiring from rap and deciding to be a pastor. Here's what he had to say.
Mace said, you know what, I'm going to just start saying I'm in church. Mace took it too far, though. Started preaching all that shit. I see what he was doing with that shit. He's like, you know what, niggas ain't going to motherfucking harass me if I'm in church. That's what Mace did. He's like, yo, they can't beef with me. They can't ask me for nothing. I'm going to throw on the Reverend collar and get the fuck out of here. I used to be mad at Mace because I was younger than Mace. Mace was 22 years old, 23 years old with $10 million, man. There's a lot of violence going on around me. I'm going to take these chips I got, and I'm going to church.
I love those old war stories.
Absolutely.
By the way, you can still punch a pastor in the face. Once you find out that a pastor really isn't a man of God and he's out there doing crooked stuff, you can punch a pastor in the face.
And he ain't really a pastor.
Come on, God, know your heart.
Well, Camron said that Mace doesn't have divine goodness anymore now that he's returned to rap. So
Mace ain't really returned to rap, though. Like, he came back.
He played with it every once in a while.
He came back, but nobody accepted him. Like, if you come back and nobody accepts you, you ain't really returned. You just here.
All right, now Stephen Hill. You know Stephen Hill is a long-time president of programming at BET. He was there for almost 20 years.
Long time.
Right, he has stepped down.
No.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
This just happened yesterday, actually.
What's he doing?
So Deborah Lee announced it yesterday, and Deborah Lee's this CEO of BET. She said that Stephen Hill has made that decision to step down, and she said that his contributions to the network are invaluable. He was in the New Edition movie.
Yeah, he was.
If you guys watched the New Edition movie, he was the one at the end.
He's a huge Prince fan, too.
Stephen Hill launched 106 in Park. That's very strange, especially being at BET. BET's really popping right now.
It is.
Ever since that New Edition biopic, they got some real good shows on BET. The Quad. The
Rebels on now
Rebels
that John Singleton's doing.
Lawrence Fishburne got a show on there.
Irv Gotti has a whole bunch of shows
Gotti got
that he's
Tales
doing.
coming. Oh my God, Tales is gonna be amazing. BET got some dope programming.
Right, so he's no longer there now. Stephen Hill also released his own memo. He said there is an abundance of talent at BET Networks. Each person a spark that can start the blaze of the next success to again take what is currently unimaginable and set on a path to make it real. It has been my immeasurable joy to work alongside you. I will miss you all.
He got something
I actually
big in the
first
pipe
met
work.
Stephen Hill when I was interning at MTV when I was really young. He used to work at MTV, and I was there when he actually left MTV to go to BET.
BET.
Well, drop one of the clues bombs for Stephen Hill, damn it. He's done a lot for the culture.
He absolutely has.
Been around for a while, so I don't know exactly what the details are, but
He must
I'm sure.
got something big in the pipeline that he's about to do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. He's the one that also started the BET Awards, the BET Hip Hop Awards, and all of that.
Yes.
All right, Robin Thicke and Paula Patton are about to reach a settlement in their custody war over their son. And that's all because they saw how much it's affecting young Julian. Now, they do have an open case after Julian complained to teachers at a school that Robin Thicke was using excessive corporal punishment. Robin Thicke has denied that, but the settlement should be signed in about a week. And he's going to get a lot of visitation and all of that with his son. So he'll have a lot of time with their son because they just feel like, you know what? And I think a lot of people should feel like this. This is affecting our child. And so we have to make sure we make the family as normal as possible and not have any animosity. All right, I told you yesterday that everybody was hitting me up thinking that I was on CNN shutting down Joe Walsh.
Did people hit you about that?
Yeah, they thought, I guess Angela Rye, they were like, at Angela Yee, great job on, like they
I
were
mean,
hitting
both of
me.
y'all
I don't
last
know.
name is only 3 letters. I can understand that.
Right, so it was pretty funny. But it was Angela Rye, actually, that was on. Now, they were supposed to discuss what, they went back and forth on Twitter. And Joe Walsh had said that Obama was held to a lower standard because he was black. Well, here's what Angela Rye had to say.
I am tired of difference being disrespected and mistreated by this White House.
Brooke,
I'm not talking to bigots,
Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead.
I'm
and
not
then I'll
talking
move
to
on.
bigots.
Why use the B word?
Because Joe is a bigot, and I'll give you an example of why. Since you brought up Twitter yesterday, here's Joe's tweet. And you're way wrong on your main point, Angela. We lowered the bar for Obama. He was held to a lower standard because he was black. You all decided to give Joe Walsh a platform today. I'm not giving him the time of day. I'm interested in having conversations, Brooke, that will move people of all races forward in this country. I'm interested in having a conversation that will help us to admit the wrongs that were done in this country and how we move forward. I am not interested in trying to convince and change the mind of a bigot.
Wow.
Drop one of the clues bombs for Angela Rye, damn it.
Absolutely.
Angela Rye is the warrior goddess of woke. The racist cracker crusher.
I wish I could take. I wish I could take credit, but that was actually Angela Rye. So for everybody tagging me,
Angela don't play no games. God damn it, devil damn it. Okay, she'll be on Uncommon Sense Live this Friday too. By the way.
All right. Well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your rumor report.
The Breakfast Club.